things you've been taught, you've been told. Don't blink, don't run, don't turn left or turn right or look straight at the sun. My mind's going in circles, I'm trying to fight it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Oh, you won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you break down. They said, be meek. Look beneath the bed before you go to sleep. Keep on, I shine. You'll surely get burned if you reach out and touch. My mind is a battle, I'm trying to hide it. Getting these voices inside to stay quiet. Going to the place where all this began. Just start again. Won't see the light until the dawn breaks. No, till it's all said and done, you won't know what it takes. Gotta make a wrong turn and turn around. Gotta fall fast to pick yourself up off the ground. Until you get lost, you'll never be found. And you can't start again until you break down. Break down. Until you
Hello everyone, and welcome back yet to another day of the PMGL PUBG Mobile Girls League Season 2 Grand Finale, Day 2 as well. This is your host, this is your caster Torix, joined by you on today's stream, and today is going to be yet another day where we will witness 3 of our matches in which teams are going to play. There's a lot of teams that are going to play tonight as well. A total of 19 teams. And with those 19 teams that are going to play tonight, we will witness out the best of 3, who's going to get the winner chicken dinner, who's going to have a good amount of kills during the matches as well. So I think without any further ado, we should straight over go towards the match, because the first match of the Erangel has actually started. Going right towards the match, we can see the plane line in front of us, going from the Novo Panoy towards the shooting range. A kind of inclined plane line, meaning that the trajectory is kind of in the favor of all of the islands, the military base island, the Se7en island, and even the Pochinki island, the main island, because it's going from the dead center area. It's bisecting from one corner to another. Novo Panoy is going to be an easy joining task for the team, but on the other hand, the shooting range, the Se7en, the Jojo pools, even the Pochinki is kind of accessible for the teams, but no one is actually going there so far. So we have to witness how the teams are actually gonna go. How will they go and play in this particular region, because the circle, oh my god, once again the circle has yet taken a shift towards a western region, somewhat of a north and a western region. The main island is completely inside of that circle, and at the same time the Zahid region, the Se7en region, is also inside. Judging from the clusters, we can see Novo Panoy has 2 teams, farm area has 2 teams that can engage in with another at the very start of the match, even though Yasnaya Poliana also has 2 teams nearby them, and one of them is actually still on their parachutes. They haven't dropped that, so going straight for the matches, going straight for the fights. We are going to witness the fights of these teams early on, head on. So we will go into it a little bit because the very start, the very first fight hasn't even been engaged. 73 total players have joined in this match, in which case scenario some of the teams have some less players than the other. Not all of the teams have all of their players. Not all of the teams have like a complete squad for themselves in this particular match. So it's going to be a hectic situation for those teams that haven't joined with all of their 4 players. But on the other hand, talking about Novo Pinoy right now, Team SLY, these guys, these girls in fact, are over here looting out for themselves. And on the other side of that area, on the other side of that Novo Pinoy island, we can see the Team Liquid 5 girls, in which case Rhea, Sabrina, Flo, and Nelly are going to be fighting for their lives as well, for their kills, for their placement and kill points in particular. So Sabrina has a great position so far, but on the other hand, the SLY, they are not letting this opportunity pass by as well, because somewhat of that area they know where might the players be, and one of the reason is why Kitty is moving from a complete right angle. We can see Kitty moving from a complete right angle. That means she has already seen somewhat of some players, and there we go. Nelly has also been spotted by Kitty, M416. On the other hand, we can see the AKM in her hand. So there is a possibility that the fight can be in the favor of these girls, in which case scenario, look at that, Kitty with that amazing fire, knocking out Nelly right at that point. On the backside, we can see Ansia is also going to be fighting against the Team Liquid 5 girls as well, in which case scenario, look at that, Flo has knocked out Madness in this regard, but at the same time, she also got knocked out, leaving only Rhea and Sabrina as their final hope, as their only hopes for this whole fight. Because if these 2 girls get annihilated at this point in this particular position, there is going to be nothing that they can do in whether they want to get the placement points, whether they want to get the kill points, because so far they do not have a single kill point for themselves. And even on top of that, Sabrina also has been spotted, has been shot. She has to get into a back position, she has to retreat out from that location, she has to go into a safer side, whereas she can regroup with her team. But on the other hand, we are forgetting one thing, that is SLY Kitty that knocked out one of the players, that was Nelly. At that point, she's gonna be forcing her way inside, but Team Liquid 5 Esports, they have came for the rescue. They have revived out their players, and Nelly also has healed herself. And right after that point, the fight that could have gone from a 4 versus 2 scenario is right now on a 3 versus 4 scenario in the favor of Team SLY. Liquid 5, Reina, Nelly, both of these girls are at the squad house, but there comes a grenade. There comes a grenade that is being cooked up. Will this hit the player? The answer is going to be no. They're all going to be safe inside. Rhea, in fact, has moved into a somewhat of a back situation, because she wants to make sure that if she is going to get the kills, she do it from a different angle. She don't want to give out the face from a a complete open area where she can be taken down up somewhat of a known area where people are expecting her. The other team is in fact expecting her. But on the other hand, look at that, into the kill feed, we have seen the BV has fought against the HT, and they have annihilated the whole team. From 19 teams, we are seeing a total of 18 teams, and the team that was annihilated is the Team HT right now, getting 2 kills, and at the same time making the Team BV somewhat of a bleed situation. Now it's going to be a disaster situation for the Team Liquid 5 Esports as well, because at the same time, one grenade had made all the difference. Rhea has been taken down, leaving only Nelly as the final hope of the team. Nelly moving into the back corner of the house, trying to use that as UMP45 on its finest, knocking out one of the players. Kitty has been completely annihilated in this regard, but there comes a Molly from the backside. Molly is gonna take down maybe Sabrina, Rhea in fact, or right at that point with Rhea's knockdown and annihilation. Now they're gonna move forward towards Nelly, because now they know for in fact that only one of the players from the team LN Liquid 5 is going to be alive. And there comes the shot, there comes the aggression, there comes the sprays. One of the players have tried to a shot at the players, but at the same time the reverse fire, the counter fire was really good. Madness got a lot of shots on her side, but at the very end it was a 3 versus 1. There was no hope. Aside, she could have done that 1v2 right with that single spray, then there would have been a choice. But no, it didn't happen. 4 kills for the Team SLY, but at the cost of one of their players. So it's a good situation for them at the very start, but during the end circles, during the end rotations, it's going to like bite them back. It's going to come and bite them back because each and every single one of the player is important for the team. On the other hand, we can see the team BG. These guys, or these girls, in fact, are also here. Rihanna, alongside of, I think, Anicia is going to be here. No, Anicia, in fact, is at the top of the Jojo Pool City. She's at the upper city. On the other hand, we can see Molly Boga. She's going to be like with these girls and playing 2 versus 2 split. It's a 2-2 split. We can see Ariana and Frodita, both of these girls together. And on the other hand, we can see Molly Boga and at the same time Anicia. These two guys, these two girls are intact with each other. On the other hand, if we are talking about this team, that the team BG, they are kind of like in the front of the team Mist right now. Maru is here, Scarlet, Disco, and Flirty are going to be in this team. But right now, as they are watching out for the players, Rihanna has also been spotted with that 6x. Not a spray yet because Maru is showing the discipline, the trigger discipline right now. She wants to make sure that all of the players are over there. Maybe after that, she's going to go for that aggression. But no, that aggression is not going to happen because from the back side, we can see yet another team. I think that is the Team Sky that is making their way. And yes, I am correct. Team Sky is making their way from the back side, in which case scenario, Elma, Zahra, Jennifer, and Daisy are going to be playing in this team. But the way these girls are, the position that these girls are in, I think they're not going to move forward. They are not going to go forward in this area, in this fight. But on the other hand, we can see the team TN. TN is also going to be getting engaged in a fight. They were rotating with a single Dacia, which came to somewhat bite them. They got the shots on them. They got the shots on their car. Their car was like somewhat damaged, but at the same time, yes, all of them are still alive and none of them has been knocked down. And that is a great thing for the team, that all of your players get survived in this area. All of them like stay alive and not a single one of them get annihilated, and this is the best thing that you can have. But with one car, you also like increase the possibilities, the risk of your whole team being annihilated right at a singular point, because one car is all it's gonna take to blow up, to annihilate all 4 of the players, unless you can get out of it soon enough. But so far we cannot see a secondary car for these girls. The circle has also taken a shift. The circle has also like made its way somewhat of a eastern shift, or I should say like prior to the circle, it has gone towards a dead center area, whereas now shooting range is no longer inside of that circle. The outskirts of it is yes, but on the other hand, we can see the main island, the Gutka, somewhat of a quarry areas, the compounds of that. Pochinki school is still inside of that. Rozok is inside of that circle, and the Jojo Pool city, and even the northern side city is inside of that circle. So there is still a possibility, there is still a chance that the teams have enough space, that they have enough space to like go wherever they want to go, wherever they need to be, and stay at the same place, or maybe go forward for like maybe even the fights. If they want to go for that aggressive approach, they're free to go. If they want to go for the passiveness, they will go for the passiveness. And one of them team that is going for somewhat of a passive and aggressive at the same time is going to be HM. Right now we can see HM Humbles. It's a Humble, Team Humble right now. The girls of these, Megumi, Reds, Kiki, and Diwala. All of these 4 girls are going to be fighting against the ONIC. Fiana was knocked out right at that point. Seta Nova is the girl that knocked not only 1 but 2 of the players before getting knocked out by Megumin at the same time. 2 players, Fiana and Seta Nova, are the 2 girls that are knocked down. But on the other hand, look at that. Bezumi, what is going on with this girl? She is going straight for the annihilations, the knockouts. She's confirming them. She wants to get the kills for her team, for her players. Right at that point, there goes the grenade. 3 grenades in her hand. 1 has been thrown. No splash damage on the girls. Reds can come from the backside, throw some smokes, make a fake cover, and go for the rescue. But no, the grenade this time around, it's gonna make its trajectory over here. But no, it actually like blew up really before that time. But the 3rd grenade, she's not gonna throw it. Reds is going for the rescue. Reds is going for that revival factor, and this revival is all it's gonna take. Whether they want to like annihilate the teams, or they want to make a comeback, it's a 4 versus 2 situation. The chances are really slim for the Team Humble, but Team Humble, they're not backing off. because somewhat we see that the team that get knocks or lose of their players, they tend to back off. One of the players, the Humble Reds, is not doing that in particular. She's going for the fight, but as soon as she knows that Megumi is not going to heal herself, she's going to go into the backside. She's also making her way hastily towards her as well, because now these girls wants to stick together. These girls do not want to overlap with each other, go separate ways, or like somewhat of a far away region, because they know that even one of the players right now is super important for the teams. One annihilation is all it's gonna take to crumble up the whole team in this regard, in this particular positions. And this is one of the main reasons that these girls are sticking together. These two players are sticking together with each other, but the fight is not gonna be over. As we can see, the team that is coming from the top side, there is also teams that are rotating nearby them, which is going to be one of the team. And we can see Nimka is going to be, I think, which Nimk is the team name? Amy, I'm gonna call her, is going to be the girl that is right now knocked out. Dianessa is going to also make her way maybe towards her teammate, but no, it's not gonna be possible. Say Baby, if you're talking about her, she's also boosting herself up. Nearby Amy's side, she has the possibility, she has the chance of going over there, reviving her teammates, but at the same time, it's gonna be a risky move as she's going out totally in the open. She was totally vulnerable to the fires, totally vulnerable to the sprays and all that stuff, but no, she made the call. She went towards her teammate, revived her, and right now all of the 4 players from the team which are going to be alive. But once again, all the 4 players, all the complete party is going to be in this match, in this game. Say Baby, as she was making her way back into the room, back into her own compartment, she got some shots. She faced some shots. Megumi, on the other hand, I think she is the one that is responsible with that mini 14 taps that got the damage on towards the player. But no, so far what I'm seeing, Megumi is not going for any kind of aggression. She don't want to go for any kind of aggression because she knows that only 2 of their players are going to be alive, and giving out the position in this particular region is a total annihilation of her own team. But at the circle is also going to make a shift. Circle is one thing that the teams must fear the most, and there we have it. Oh my god, a northern hard shift circle towards the shooting range island, the Se7en island. 50% of the circle is in the shooting range areas, and the 50% of what I'd say 40% is inside of that water. 10% is inside of that water. The other one is on the other side of the southern area region. Carmelia, she's trying her level best to find out the players that is kind of close by to her. That is going to be Tokyo. Tokyo, on the other hand, is not giving out any kind of footsteps in this regard. She's not making too much of a grand entrance. She's not giving her face towards the enemy side because she knows there are some people, there are some teams that may be keeping an eye on her right in this area, because she has seen the cards, because she has spotted out the cards. She knows that there might be players, there might be teams that might be holding out this particular region, and this is one of the main reasons, one of the some reasons I'd say that she's not going forward for the loot area as well. But there we go, her suspicion has been proven right. Baboka was that girl that not only knocked out Sarah, but at the same time blew her card, knocking and finishing at its finest at the same time. Not only she knocked the player out, but at the same time she annihilated that player, got the kill all for herself initially. And of Euphoria, these 2 girls are also going to be fighting against each other. We're talking about Baboka, she's not making any kind of grand entrance right now. From the backside, we can see Carmelia is also going to be shooting at the Atlanta, I think was that name. And there we go, the fight on Atlanta is also going. And Altana is going to be Alt-Ana. Not just Ana, it's Alt-Ana. So she's the girl that was getting shot at somewhat of a moment ago, but at the same time, all of the 4 players from this team is actually alive. Talking about the team OG that is right in front of them, we can see Suzy is the girl that just healed herself. Tokyo was the girl that was kind of in a different angle, that was looking at on a different teams. But SLY, they also made their way in this particular region. The car that was of Tokyo is right now kind of broken. It's completely in shambles, and one wrong move on this car can mean to a complete disaster situation for the whole team. 16 total teams is still surviving, and this is the 3rd circle that has started to close up. fourth circle is going to be formed in 45 seconds, and all of the teams that are right now here is in a complete chaos, because judging from the satellite view, we can see the team DC, Dream, Team Humble, Team Witch, Team OG, Team FVG, and even the Team JV1N. These girls, all of these teams are completely like super close by to each other. But if we are talking about the complete closeness, we cannot forget these two teams that are right now super close by to each other. One is going to be 7des, one is going to be 7E, but there goes a grenade. Galaxy Mariam has knocked out Shine in this regard. With that a knock, and with that first initialization, they're going to move forward. They're going to go for that aggression. They're going to make sure that the player over here gets annihilated. Jasmine, on the other hand, is doing a beautiful, and I say beautiful, cover in this regard. She did a knockout, but at the same time, it was not enough, because she was the last player standing for the whole team. And with that, 7E not only got 4 kills for themselves, the Galaxy is going to be alive, but with 4 kills into their backpack. 15 teams right now with that are going to be alive, and the teams, the 4 particular teams that got annihilated so far, that got killed, finished off, and eliminated, are not going to receive a single position point for themselves. Aside from the kill points that they're going to get, one of them is going to be BV, and we can see they have 5 kills so far. So 5 kills in particular from the complete kill points in the first match has been done by them, but the match is still not over. The match is still going on, and we can see the team still going for that somewhat of a rotation, somewhat of a positions that they want to go. We can see Rilorachi is going to be over here, shooting out on a buggy, knocking out initially right at that point, almost knocking her out. She survived with a bare minimum of HP, but now the place that she's kind of like out in the complete open, because on the other side we can see the team REA. They have made their knockouts on this particular team. Initially is knocked out. Ara and Militia are going to be the only 2 girls that are going to survive, that are going to make a difference in this particular regard, in this particular region. But no, oh my god, Ara, what are you doing? You're completely out in the open. The second spray has been also done. 1 UMP, 2 players knocked out from the team REF. Oh my god, REA, 1 knockout, and at the same time on the trade-off, they got 2 players from their side being eliminated. Liorachi is going to be the only team member alive for this whole team. And as we're seeing this girl right now alive, she's completely like taken down from even the backside and even the front side, because if she's going to go into the front side, there is going to be the other team that just annihilated not only 1 but 2 of her teammates. And if she went towards the backside, there is yet another team that might be waiting out for her in this particular regard. That is going to be the team SLY. BGA is also going to be fighting with the Maru. Maru at the same time is facing some casualties. ONIC team, Team ONIC is going to be over here. Fina is outside of the circle, and not only she, but all of her teammates is actually outside of the circle. She went to the backside, got the buggy, grabbed the buggy, got in the side, get outside of the circle, but the danger situation has not yet passed, because as she's still over here, she's facing some of the damage, some of the shots from the teammates. Dream Venture fighting against Zara. Zara has been knocked out. Militia has also taken down yet another player. 12 only teams are going to be standing in this whole circle, in this whole match right now, but the circle yet has taken another shift towards a hard eastern side, and I'd say a northern region somewhat as well. Team ONIC is also facing some of the knockouts. They got one of the player knocked out, but at the same time, I think the second player, the Bezumi, might not be able to get for the rescue, might not be able to come for the rescue, because not only like this particular region is superly overly compromised, but as she was trying to get in the same particular region, she also faced some damage. She also got like a huge shots over here. And with that, 12 teams and 31 players that are still standing in this match, they have to make their way inside that circle in 30 seconds. Not only 30 seconds, but yeah, somewhat of, I'd say a minute. I'll give them a minute, because after that, the circle is going to start, and it's yet going to take a somewhat of a more time to completely fall down towards the next radius. But 7E, Zofia is over here, Mariam, Azuka, and Botu. These 3 girls are going to be alive from the team 7E. That is Team Galaxy as well. We can call them as well. But look at that. I just missed Zofia. All 4 of their players, Team 7E, Team Galaxy has not only 3 but all 4, the complete team alive right now. Looking at different teams, one of them is going to be Team BG right now. They're trying to make sure that the tap sprays, all that may just hit them, may just like make them bleed at that particular region, but no, it's not going to be enough. But there goes another spray on B for Ara. Now this time the back tire of the buggy was punctured, making sure that the Ara cannot move anywhere that she would like right now, and forcing her to like jump out of the car, get into the backside, stay outside of the circle. And now is that time for this team to shine. Now they can get the kills, and there we go. Militia was knocked out, annihilated by Zofia. Oh my god, Zofia just got the kill. The circle has also been blessed on these girls, getting them inside of that circle. But no, SLY madness from outside of this region, from the water region, has knocked out Zofia, and even trying to finish her off in this particular region. She also has a great position because of this particular rock. She can get outside, shoot at the players, and get back into the cover. But from the backside, she's completely vulnerable right now. Team Galaxy, Team Dream is going to be in the front side of each other. They're face to face against each other. JVL and Altana is also going to be fighting with the different teams, different players at this particular region. 9 total teams that are surviving. None of them has been seen to fight face to face yet so far. They're still going for that long range sprays, long range elimination. So far I haven't seen a complete face to face squad fight. The fight that we see complete face to face, we see that yet some players, 1 or even 2 players, like still survive, get into the backside, and like flees away from that particular region because of they want to have that particular position points for themselves. They want to make sure that they survive for as long as possible. SLV, things are not looking good for them there, because if they find a car, they can actually make a difference in this regard. But no, the car, the beautiful, and I say beautiful, Lamborghini has been taken by yet another player. That is going to be ONIC. Bizumi has that beautiful Lambo for herself outside of the circle right now. But now is that time. Now is the particular position that she has to get inside of that circle, stay underwater, heal herself as much as possible. Ara, what are you doing? You're not seeing on your right side, because if you see on your right side, you can see not only 1 but 2 particular players. What are you doing? Ara right now finally getting in the water. She has spotted 1 player, but at the same time she's also getting that level 2, level 3 maybe loot. Now 2 players completely close by to each other. What is going on? There comes the 3rd player as well. Amnesia is going to be at the same time knocked out. Dianis is here. Sky Baby, Say Baby in fact is inside of that water as well. Most of the teams I'm seeing is inside of that water. 1S, these girls healing their own players. Delphia VIP is getting that revive. Hana on the other hand is on a super like compromised angle, because just look at that, the damage, the like a random spray that was being done on her did a huge number. 5 total kills, still 3-man join, 3 girls join in this complete match, but still with 2 players still standing, they may have a chance. But Team Dream, these girls, the way that these guys are still like all alive, all 4 of the players are still standing into the match. 9 total kills have been done by these girls. They're on a complete different angle, they're on a complete different aggression tonight. Nature moving into the backside, trying to look for even more players. From the front side we can see she has spotted Hana. There goes the spray, there goes the knockout right at that very point. The annihilation has also been done, leaving only Delphia VIP as the final hope for the team. But Delphia VIP has something else in mind. She's gonna heal herself, and right after that she's gonna make sure that the team Dream is going to bleed at this particular region. 3 knocks out, 4th one on the way, but no, the circle take her. And with that, she not only bled all of the Team Dreams in this particular region, but at the same time, with Sonder still being alive, if Sonder had given out her face before that, there was a chance, there was a slim chance that she could have taken out a 1v4 outside the circle and died right after that. A total 4 teams are going to be alive, a total 4 teams are going to be surviving in this scenario. Team Dreams have the best particular position, best number of the players alive as well, and with that aggression, the way that we are seeing these girls get their kills, we can still say that these girls have yet secured their winner chicken dinner, because yet another one of the many players from the team which has also been spotted. Dianessa has been spotted. Say Baby is getting into the cover as well alongside of Dianessa. Outside of the circle, Say Baby is gonna throw out some smoke, some grenades, but at the same time, Team Dreams and B4 Ara with their combined efforts, they have annihilated the team, which making sure only Ara is gonna be surviving, and the circle is coming from the back of these girls. One random spray inside that pot is all it's gonna take to annihilate this girl, but there goes the spray, there goes the particular region from the backside, from the front side. We can see the sprays have been done, player has been annihilated, and with that the winner chicken dinner has been gone towards the team Dream with those amazing, and I say amazing, 13 kills. First match has been done. First match was finished by these girls, and 14 kills right off the very bat is an amazing amount, is a great amount for these girls right now. But on the other hand, the second position place goes to the team at TNL with the 6 kills. Militia got 2 kills, Ara got 4 kills. But if you're talking about the team Dreams, talking about their kills, Venture, Dream V Nature, she got 6 kills. Sonder got 3 kills. Linus Kicks, she got 3 kills. Swifty got 1 kill with a total of 14 kills. It's an amazing thing. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the team number that reside on the number 3rd spot, it's going to be the team which 3 total kills for themselves. Regina got 1 kill, Say Baby got 2, and a complete squad got 3 kills in this particular match. But with that, the first match yet has taken its toll for the teams. Some teams played really amazingly. Some teams were strong on their gun points, gun power. Some were strong on their rotation points, and some were strong in their survivability. And with the survivability, I have to add Ara's name. In fact, before Ara's name, the way she survived in the water was just on another level. It was just amazing in particular. But with that, the first match of today's of the PMGL Season 2 has been concluded. The Day 2 first match has been concluded. We're going on a short break, guys, but you guys are not going to go anywhere. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that share button as well. And we will see you after this short break. So don't go anywhere. Stay here. Stay connected with us, and we will be right back. right, everyone, we are finally back after the short break that may have seemed somewhat of a long, but yeah, we're finally back, everyone. And with this, the first match was concluded. We saw an amazing fight into the end circles. We saw an amazing winner chicken dinner by the team Dream at that time. But now is the time for the second match, which will be Miramar and. We first have to see how many teams are going to be joining in this particular match, the second match, because not only Miramar is kind of like a vast map, teams can go from anywhere that they want to go, towards a singular point. They don't have, if they don't have any kind of cars, they will be stranded. They will, get stuck into their rotations. This is how big of a map it is, but at the same time, if you do find a car, you can go anywhere you want from anywhere in this map. It's a total complete open area, so car covers and vehicle covers, all the different angles that you can get, the smoke covers is definitely plausible in this regard. But now with this, the second match, that is the Miramar, has been started. Let's go straight towards our match and see how the teams are going to do in this. Going straight towards the match, we can see the plane line has also started from the Los Angeles side towards the Torre Ahumada. Somewhat we can say it's favoring the eastern area, the eastern region, in which case scenario Puerto Paraíso, Los Leones, Impala, all of the areas are easily accessible. Anything that is on the eastern side is accessible, but on the western side I can see some difficulties for the teams to get over there, like Valle del Mar, La Drelia, Monte Nuevo, El Pozo, and even La Cobreria side of those areas. The teams have to find some kind of like a vehicle, some kind of like a transportation for them to get in that particular region, in that particular places, and not many teams are actually jumping towards that area. Dreams is going to be one of them that is going towards the Chumacera. BGA in fact is going to, I think, towards the Picado or maybe even the Monte Nuevo. They are going straight towards a road area, so they're in hopes to find a car somewhere. They are making sure that they might just find some cars, they might just find some rotation materials for themselves. But on the other hand, the early fight that I like to watch, it's not gonna happen. Maybe it will not happen in this match, because from the satellite view we can see maybe the teams are close, but at the same time, if we do come close towards them, we see that they are kind of in a so long, so at a certain long distance area. And one of the reason is because of that, it's the 8x8 vast map, not many covers inside of it. And right now what we can see, the circle has yet taken another shift in not the favor of the teams, I'd say, towards a hard western side shift. El Pozo is inside of that circle, the Ruins is in fact inside of that circle, and the teams that may just be here are one of some teams that went towards the other way, that they wanted to go towards a different region. But on the other hand, if we are talking about the teams that are kind of close by from the long distance and even the close distance, we cannot forget the team OXX alongside of the team 1S. Right now, these two particular teams are close by to each other in this Hacienda del Patron area, and the engagement, the fights can definitely be happening. The fights may just happen. The first one to engage, the first one to get a knock is gonna make sure that they complete their kill, they get their complete kill, their first blood for themselves, and the knock is not gonna do anything. They want to make sure that they get the kills. AKM on Eltana hand, and on the other hand we can see I think it's an M16A4 in her hand as well. But if we're talking about the YM, she has a UMP on her hand, and that is the only thing that she has. But she has been given out an AKM with a 6x on top of that, so somewhat we can see a long distance 6x tap maybe fires is going to happen. But no, she has changed it to a 3x scope, and with that 3x scope she may just be able to get that knockout on someone as well. But on the other hand, if we are talking about the JBLN, Jimmy Choo, she was eliminated from somewhere by the hand of Zainab. Zainab was that particular person that got that first kill, the first blood for her team. And the amazing part, the a shocking part is that she does not belong to the team of 1S in this region. She belongs to the team Sky. That is kind of like super far away, judging from their position. Just look at that. They're at the Campo Militar in that area. And on the other hand, we can see the rest of the team is actually at the Hacienda del Patron. So not only she went super far away from her team, but at the same time, now she is also no longer into the game. The first blood annihilation has been gone towards the team Sky, and making sure that the team OXX JVLN is in a bad angle, in a bad position right now, I would call that, because now they only have to live with the three girl squad, the 3-player party right now. TYYM, she's making sure that with the Uzi, she may be able to spot someone, she may be able to see someone in this regarding position, but no, she's not gonna have any kind of luck for that. They're not moving out of this particular singular house, because this is the biggest house there is, aside from the one that is right next to it. But still, here the teams is making sure that they do not lose their only advantageous position, and this is one of the reasons that they're staying over there. But Serena is gonna throw a grenade, and one grenade is all it's gonna take on Altana's side. One grenade is all it's gonna take to knock her out, and right at that point, aggress on this particular team. If she gets knocked out, it's all over for the team. But I'm seeing a 1S having a beautiful angle from the Delphi side, but Delphia, she's not seeing anyone. But there we go, she has spotted Altana, but at the same time it was too late, because Altana right at that point thought why should I stay over there? I should get out of this particular position and stay into the safer side, and that's what she did. That is why she is no longer on top of the hub building. Serena, the way she had the grenade right on her hand, she did not throw it. That was one of that bad angle. That was one of the sad particular reason as well that the team is still alive. Altana once again is on top of the house. It's on the rooftop. One grenade may just is all it's gonna take to annihilate the players. I'm still waiting out for this grenade to particularly go, because so far I'm not seeing a Serena throw that grenade. Not even she has changed back to her gun, but not only she hasn't pulled the pin yet. In my opinion, she's making sure that she gets the complete angle on the enemy side, and after that it's gonna take is a one grenade. She wants to make it a one grenade. She does not want to lose her utilities, because she has 2 grenades so far, and one grenade with missed, I think that will be a bad situation for these girls, because not only they will be compromising out their positions, but at the same time, the other team may just knew where to throw the grenades or where to throw out their utilities. On the other hand, I'm not saying about Altana, because so far Altana does not even have a single smoke or a grenade in her hand. But Drama has a molly and a smoke in her hand. 2 smokes on TYYM, and this 3-girl squad is playing it safe. It's playing it slowly and steadily. They're not over committing on anything. The first circle has also started. Campo Militar area, the Sky team that got the first blood, that got the only kill so far in this match, is outside the circle right now. Team which is at the Puerto Paraíso, they have to make their way inside that circle, and we are seeing some of the teams Team OG, in fact, Team Humble, both of these 2 teams were outside the circle from the very start, but now they're making their way inside that circle. TYYM, she was still going for the fight. Megumi, she's kind of close by towards yet another team, but no, the fight hasn't been done. But at the same time, as we move out from the Hacienda del Patron, we finally see a knockout on Altana. Altana was the girl that was on the rooftop, and one of the reasons she is right now knocked down is because of that. The smokes have been deployed. TYYM is gonna go for the rescue, but will the grenades come her way or not? That is the main question, because Serena had the grenades. She could have thrown both of those grenades at these girls in hopes to get 1 kill for her teammate, but no, it hasn't been done. There goes a grenade, there goes a fire. Hana is also trying her level best, shooting and at the same time jumping from the house. Only 4 bullets are remaining into the gun. She's gonna go for the reload, and right after that she's gonna move forward. She's gonna get inside of that house, but no, she isn't entering in the house. She's waiting out for her team to make their way towards her as well, because she does not want to overcommit in this region. But the first circle, in 1 minute and 15 seconds, the first circle is finally going to make its way. It's finally going to change its radius, maybe towards a yet another hard western side shift. But look at that. It's the grenade has been thrown. Drama almost, and I say almost, like got survived from that particular grenade 1 second late, and that would have been right on her face. She would have like got knocked out right at that point, but no, she has survived. She's still alive. She's in the game. She is still alive with her team, but at the same time, we're not seeing like somewhat of early engagements like we saw at the Erangel map in this particular map. So that means that the team has learned from their mistake, like early stages fights, early engagement. They know it's a do and die risk situation. It's a high risk, high reward. If they win, they win. Otherwise, they just lose out 4 of their kills from the very start of the game. Not a single annihilation has yet been done. I am so excited who's gonna take this fight, because aside from this particular region, I don't even think any of the fights is happening somewhere else. So moving on towards a different angle, we can see the team OG right now, all 4 of their players alive. They're trying to get on top of this mountain. On top of that, just look at that. They're trying to make sure that they get on top of this mountain, and even one player, one Hida, is that a girl that is on top of the mountain. She has spotted the car. She can use that 6x to knock out maybe some of the players, and whether she knocks out anyone in this region, it's not going to be a complete annihilation of that player, because not only that the players are in the cover, the scope, as soon as she turns up the scope, she sees that there are a lot of, and I say a lot of compounds that are over here. And because of that particular reason, she's also showing the trigger discipline. She's also making sure that no one like gets their position in this regard. 7 Des, if we're talking about these girls, they're also making their way inside of that circle, somewhat of that area. Right now, they have made their way. The second circle shift has also been done. It's hard east, western side, in fact. Once again, El Pozo is the dead center. Teams are making their way. 1S, HT, Aspid is the girl that is super close by to the team SLY. Right at that point, 3 versus 1 situation, 1M249 alongside of 3 M416 sprays. Kitty is going to be the one girl that has knocked out Aspid right at that point, getting that first kill for her team, and at the same time, the first blood for this match as well. The second player, finally, the second player has been annihilated. The second player has been finished off. Kitty in her car, in her vehicle, just moving inside of that circle, trying to like find a good place, I think, in the circle. But on the other hand, if we see Madness, Sonia, and Anissa, these 3 girls, I think in particular, are trying to look for more people. They're trying to look for more like of the teammates that they just annihilated. 2 of the players got into the car, third one intact, and with this, they're moving their way inside of that circle as well. But the fight has not stopped over there. Amia has been knocked out with the car explosion. Dream is going to be in the front side. Sondar is going to be here in her like coupe RB, but now she has gotten out of the car right at that time. A beautiful 4-time spray, knocking yet another player out. Team Dream right at that point taking initiative of this fight, knocking out and annihilating of the players. They just straight up aggressed on towards different players at different regions and got 4 kills. A complete team has with this and been annihilated. 4 kills and all 4 of their players still alive. Team Dreams not only did great in the first match, but at the same time in the second match, their start is on an amazing level. 12 minutes have passed, and finally our first team has been annihilated with that. But the fight is not going to stop over here, because in 1 minute and 50 seconds, the next circle is also going to shrink down with a new radius. Maru is also fighting with the team of 1S, in which case scenario, if we're going towards the San Martin area, we can see the team missed right at that point. Scarlet, Disco, Black, and Maru, all 4 of their players are knocking out yet another player. Another player has been knocked out, finished up, because 1 kill has been spotted on the team missed right at that point. But team BV is also not facing backside. They're also fighting with the team FVG, in which case scenario team BV, I think so far has also got 4 kills, 5 kills kills in this region. Another team is kind of close by to them, and they may be able to get in the fight. They may be able to engage with them in the fight as well. If we're talking about the XQ, she's kind of far away from her team, but at the same time, she's making sure that the enemies stay at the bay. They do not come anywhere close by to their own teammates. And one of the reasons this is a high-risk, high-reward situation is that the enemy side, the other opponents are not going to be expecting her positions, and she can give out a decisive blow on them, give out a surprise blow on them at the same times. But it's not happening right now because Team Dreams, on the other hand, has yet again fought yet with another team, getting in fight with yet another team. Team SLY is facing out a lot of casualties because look at that, V-Nature has knocked out Sonia. Sonia is gonna get annihilated because of this. She got out in the open, tried to get into the safe side, but no, it was not enough. Kitty is the only player standing for her whole team. 2 kills so far on the Team SLY. We have to see if she's able to hold up her own. She is able to revive her players up, or the Team Dreams are gonna get the better of her in this regard. Kitty is giving out the revival factor towards the Anissa. MVT Nest, she's out in the in the compound area, a safer side, but at the same time she's still knocked out. There is a possibility that she may be able to get the knockout on her side as well. We can see from the backside, OG is coming from the top of the mountain as well. The circle has yet taken a shift. The circle has moved on towards the next area, but the Team Dreams are not going to move before they get all of the kills. 5 kills so far has been done by them. Team SLY revived all of their players aside from that one that got annihilated right on the point. But with this, Team Dream has also lost yet one of their players. Second player from the Team BG, and Nessa has been knocked down. Linus Kiss has been taken down. V-Nature and Swifty are the only 2 surviving. Hope for the Team Dream right now. They have to live on the dream for this team SLV. We have to see if they're gonna make this aggression. If they are reading the kill feed, they will make sure that they aggress on this team in particular as well. We can see the Team HMBLE fighting against the Team Maru1, but there goes the fire, there goes the spray. Nature tried her level best to do some damage, to do some of the casualties on towards the player, but Kitty still survived. She was the only one on this Team SLV that hasn't been knocked down in this regard, but Team Mist is going to come from the backside and knocking yet another player. A third-party engagement has been seen over here by the hand of Team Mist, and this is one of the reasons that I like the Miramar so far, that I love the Miramar, because early stages fight does not happen that often, but when they do, when the fights actually start in that particular match, it's a complete disaster. Team Mist, after knocking out the players, they haven't even finished off the players. They just straight up went inside of that circle. They straight up continued with their own rotations inside of that circle. Team Dream took the initiative of this and fought again with them, knocking this time out Kitty and Anissa. Anissa is super low on that HP, but MVD Nest, she's the only hope of the whole team. But there goes the spray, there goes the fire. One engagement from the V-Nature, eliminating MDV Nest, and with that, Team Dreams is going to be alive with 2 of their players, and at the same time 8 kills into their backpacks. Oh my god, an amazing start yet once again from these girls. Even though they've lost 2 of their players in the first match, they did not lose a single player. So I'm really excited to see how well are they gonna go forward with this 2-man squad, because we did not see that the 2-player squad and the 2-player departments from their side, but now they have to rethink of their strategy. They cannot go with the first match. BV Chetrovika has also knocked down LN's player as well. There are a lot of teams, there are a lot of players that are completely getting into the fight. Liquid 5 nearby the Team B4 Ara teams, and at the same time Team HMBLE, if we're talking about these girls, Diabla was knocked out. Right now, she is not giving out that revival factor. Revival factor is not being done on her. Someone needs to go. Someone needs to heal her. Someone needs to make her sure that she gets back on her feet and contribute something in the fight. But Team HMBLE, they're waiting out for the Team BV at this position. Team HV, or is that Team BV? BV, in fact, in this particular position. There goes a grenade nearby the dinosaur, but no, it was not enough. The player got back in time, and that is the meaning that all of the 4 players are going to be alive. But with these 3 kills, if they do get it, they're going to have 8 kills as well. We can see in the backside, we can see the Team ONIC also been knocked out. Pew Pew's that guy, Pew Pew's that girl that is right now knocked out. Liquid 5 floor first. 1S Hana also knocked down Maru, has annihilated Pew Pew 4 as well. Team Ellen, they have been left alone because of this as well, because Team Humble knew what they were doing. They knew how to hold that position up, and there was no opening towards their like a particular position. And this is one of the reasons that the team BB decided that they should not like over engage, over aggress in this area. And one of the reasons that they still have the 5 kills. If they had overaggressed, there was a possibility that they could have been the one that was annihilated at that point. But TN versus Team Liquid 5, these girls are also getting into the fight. But Team 1S, Delphia VIP against Jetrovica. What just happened? The whole spray was missed. ONIC versus the team missed as well. And different region, different teams, different fights are also happening. Flow fighting with the team TN, consistently eliminating out the player, getting the first kill for the team. There goes the smoke, there goes the cover. Maybe they're gonna get into their cars and move out of this particular region, but no, they're not gonna go before they get all of their kills. And this is one of the reasons they want to make sure that they like not only gets the kill, but at the same time they also loot out the enemy crates, that all of the healings, all of the materials that they can use for their next fight, it's worth it. But Team BGA, what is going on with these girls right now? Because Team BB is kind of super close by to them, knocking not only 1 but 2 of their players out. There goes the grenade. The grenade trajectory is kind of like on a slope that they are not going to face any kind of splash damage because of that. But Dinosaur is going to go into the backside. Euphoria, if we're talking about this girl, she's kind of like far away from her team. XQ, they have got into their own particular cars and move out of this particular vicinity. ONIC is fighting with the team Se7en at the same time. Team Se7en is kind of in a bad position, I'd say, in a disadvantageous position, I'm gonna say, because not only 1 player but 2 of their players have been knocked down. Team Witch is also fighting. Team Liquid 5 is on a super close verge of annihilation, because so far we saw like all 4 of their players are alive, but after a moment that we see only Flow is being left alive. 6x spray on his fighters, knocking out yet another player, but no annihilation, no eliminations of the player. Flo cannot do anything because she's the only person alive for the whole team, and 15 teams are still surviving in this whole match. In this match, 15 teams are going to be alive. Every single corner, every single nook and cranny is contested, is congested right now with the teams, with the players, with different like enemies, different regions that we are seeing, because anywhere that they're gonna go, they're straight up gonna face some of the casualties, some of the sprays. If they do get out of that particular region, if they do find a good place, they have to make sure that they do not lose that. BVF40 is finding the JVLN at the same time. TYYM has been knocked down. Maybe this time around she might just get annihilated, but Shine, a solo player for the team Se7en, is making her debut, but not long enough, because Team Dream is gonna spot her up and annihilate her at the same time. With that, we're down to the top 13 teams. 15 teams from 13 teams, 2 teams have been annihilated. Maru at the same time, she did not move a single inch for some reason, and that is one of the reasons she is right now knocked out. If she had maybe moved out of that particular vicinity, there was a possibility she could have got into the cover side, but now there goes a spray. Black has to move into the backside, but no, Team Dream is not gonna let that happen. Dream is just gonna annihilate out the players, finishing them up, getting yet 2 more kills for themselves. Just look at that. There are still 10 teams alive, and these particular girls, even though they're only a duo, they got 15 kills for themselves. Team Liquid 5 Flow, this girl in particular is moving her way inside of that circle. Only 3 first aid kits are left. She does not have to get engaged in any of the fights. If she did, if she even gave out her location, it's gonna be all over. She also has to move inside of that circle, and really fast, because it's not like enough time. Nature is the only player alive for the whole team, but there goes the spray, there goes the fire. No knockout yet, but HT Delina has been knocked out. Nature finally right after that using that buggy to get into a safer side, but no, from one place to another there are enemies, and with that fire, Dream is no longer into the game. Team Dreams, the last like matches, winner chicken dinner team, is no longer into the match and leaving opportunities for even more teams. Right now, the 6 total teams are surviving in this area. Team Sky Zara has been also knocked out. Zara has to be given out the revival factor. Zenup and Daisy are the only 2 players standing. Team Witches, if you're talking about these girls, one of the players from the team Witch, say Baby, is also knocked out. Nimkami, or I'd say Amy, is going to be the only girl that is surviving for this team. She has to make sure that she gets into the safe side. She go there fast and heal her own teammate, in which case she is doing that. Team Sky can take a look at them, but no, it's not gonna happen. BV Euphoria has also spotted the player out. She's already seeing out the team of 1S's player, and there goes the spray, there goes the fire. No luck on the annihilation, no luck on the sprays, or no luck on the knockouts, and with that fire, 13 kills so far to the team BV as well. It's a great opportunity. I'd say it's a great, and I say great, like engagement from all of these teams. The 5 teams that are still surviving, the top 5s are alive. BV has yet lost one of their more player. XQ, Denzoa, Euphoria are the only 2 girls that are standing. Team Witch, they're in the cover, they're in the compounds. They have to make sure that do not get up, because there comes the spray. One more random spray from the team 1S, and that is all for the team Witch as well. But no, it's not going to be over. It's not going to be enough for the team 1S. Right after that point, they just straight up sprayed on yet another team, eliminating them, getting their kills as well. 5 total kills for the team 1S right now. Team BV with a 2-man squad, team 1S with a 2-girl squad, and team Humble with a 3-girls party are the only fight alive. It's a 2 versus 3 situation. Humble has the best opportunity, best like a player advantage, but on the other hand, team 1S has the height advantage, in which case they are using that towards the fullest. The spray was done by FS, but it did not hit anyone, and that was the saddest part. The spray did not hit anyone. If it had, they would have straight up gone for that engagement. They would have straight up gone for that aggression towards the team. Delphia is also like super close by to her, only like almost a blown up car. The grenades are being thrown up, but none of the single grenade is gonna hit its trajectory in this particular region. Team Humble on the bottom side of the houses and nearby the houses, they're making sure that they do not get out in the open completely. Euphoria from the backside, we can see her using their buggy to rush in towards the players, throwing some smokes, so making sure that her area is in the cover region. But Euphoria, what is going on with this girl? She just faced a grenade right on her face, survived, but still a little low on HP. One more grenade trajectory can make a difference in this regard, but no, she survived. She healed herself, and right after that point, she's gonna make sure that she gets all of the bonus like juices on herself as well. But Delphia VIP knocking out Dinosaur right at that point, making sure that the team of 1S is the one that is gonna stand on the top area. Team BV is facing out some casualties. Team BV is making sure that they're the solo survivor left in this region. Team Humble and Team 1S, these 2 are the teams that are fighting right now against each other. 1S already know where the BV is going to be, and they're making sure that as they're fighting against the Team Humble, they also make sure to find out about the Team BV at that point. Megumi and at the same time Diavla is kind of like together. It's a 2 versus 1 scenario. It's a 2 versus 1 fight. From the backside, we can see Euphoria cooking up a grenade, throwing it at right at that point on the 1S. From the backside, we can see yet her doing some damage on towards the players, but no, it is not enough. One player has been knocked down. Team LN is in a verge of being annihilated. The car can explode. The players can die right at that point. The sprays are not making any kind of a difference, but there goes Megumi, gave out her life in hopes to save Diavla's life. Diavla on the particular angle healed herself, made sure that 75% of that HP is back on her right now. But from the backside, we can see the team 1S fighting on the Euphoria, knocking her out with that Uzi. She cannot do anything, and 1S at least got that kill and the winner chicken dinner for her team. That is of the team 1S with the 9, and I say 9 beautiful kills on the second match as well. But if we're talking about the second team that got the second position, it's going to be Humble with 6 points as well. 6 skill points and 12 placement points. It's a great thing. 20 points for these girls. BB, on the other hand, an amazing start, an amazing game from these girls in particular as well. And 16 kills they got. They got 16 kills. But with that, the second match has also been finished. The second match, we saw the results. The teams were amazing. Early fights did not happen, but at the same time, as it was the 4th and 5th circle, the fight did not even stop. One fight we were witnessing, on the other hand, in the kill feed, we were witnessing yet another fight. Different teams, different areas, different regions, from long angle, close angle, all of the angles, we were seeing like the fights being happening. Whether it was the long angles, long distance sprays, whether it was the close range face-to-face fights, we were seeing it all in the kill feed and even from our screens as well. But now with this, the second match has also came to a conclusion. The Miramar has been done, the vast land, the slow pace map has been done, and right after that point we comes to a conclusion to the Sandhawk 1. Like, we are gonna see Sandhawk now, and I'm really excited to see these all 19 teams on how well are they going to do in the Sandhawk match, because so far we know after changing from one pace to another, that is from Miramar to Sandhawk, the team does not get back onto their feet. They tend to go for the passiveness, and that passiveness makes them go even harder into the aggressive mode, and we're gonna witness that phase firsthand, but after a short time. So guys, don't go anywhere, stay here, stay connected with us. We will be right back after the short break with our third and the final match of today. So we will be right back. Alright everyone, we are finally back with our final match of today. That will be the third one of the PMGC, the Girls Champion, PMGL in fact, the Season 2, presented to you by Se7en Esports. This is your host, this is your caster that will be joining you for the last match as well, which is Torix. And the final match of today is going to be Erangel no Sandhawk. It's going to be yet another Erangel map where the teams really did a number on each other on the first map, and now they're gonna make sure to do the same thing once again. Straight up moving towards the plane line, straight up moving towards the match. We can see that the plane line is yet the same way as it was in the first match, just from the end to start towards the end, towards the region, because the first plane line that we saw, it was really close by from the Nova Pinoy towards the Jojo Pool side, but now from the Jojo Pool side we're seeing the plane line towards somewhat close by to the Nova Pinoy military base island right on top of that. So that's what the teams are given right now. That is what the teams are gonna use to drop out in towards their location, whereas the eastern side was in the favor in the first match, and now it's the western side, the quarry, the Premox, the military base, northern side Jojo, the container side Jojo, the city of Jojo Pool, and at the same time Rozok School and the Pochinki is the only place that is easily accessible for the teams. The rest of the places that the teams wants to go, they have to like glide and like really from the start of that area. Oh, they have to find some kind of cars, they have to find some kind of transportations for themselves, and this is what we're seeing right now. This is what we're witnessing. In this case, now the circle has yet taken a different side shift. The first one was towards the western side shift, and now it has gone towards an eastern region. Now, with this, the circle shift towards the Kameshki, Lipovka, Milta Power, the Stolber area, we can see the places, we can see the area, like the like teams going on a cluster drops that is straight up towards the Premox, and nowhere else we are seeing like more than one team dropping in that particular region. The only place that the teams have taken a clash drop is actually at the Premox side area. HT is going to be one of the team, and alongside of them there is going to be the team OG in this particular region. One Hida, Livia, Tokyo, and D707 in fact is going to be playing from the team OG. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the team HT, Ursula, Asped, Delina, and Detomi are the 4 girls that are playing in this match. 18 total teams have joined, 72 players are in this game, so that means not a single solo or even a trio player has been spotted in this match. All 72 players are in this game. All 18 teams have joined this match. Complete teams. So we're not talking about trio, duos, or anything. But now, we're talking about the close range fight. It is against the team OG and the team HT right now. In which case, one Hida has that UMP45 close by to, in fact, in the face-to-face of K9, Kar98, or that a Mohsin in the hand of Delinia. Delinia has a Kar98, but at the same time, we can see some knockouts into the kill feed. We saw some knockouts in the kill feed, making me wonder where the players are, where the fight has actually started. Going towards that particular fight, I think we will find somewhat of that fight at the FVG areas. FVG, one of the players has been annihilated. They were at the Premox region, and no one else is actually at the Premox. If we're looking at the Premox area, nobody else aside from that is at the Premox. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the Ferry pairs, we can see the two teams that is super far, super close by. There comes a grenade. Grenade is being cooked, but the other side, the team Ditto Mommy, just Ditto Mai. Ditto Mai is that girl that just threw that grenade right at the very start for some reason. I'm not even sure why, because it had a complete 6 seconds cooldown on her. The grenades were gonna blow up in 6 seconds, and the way that she just wasted her grenade, I think it's a major, and I say a major bad thing for this team, because now she does not have anything to harm the other team from a long distance aside from her skills of the sprays, of the gunfires. That is from the P90 right now. PP Bison, in fact, not a P90 but a PP Bison. in her hand. Ditto Mai, she's here. 18 teams still alive. All of the players are still in the game. There goes the fire. OG Livilia has knocked out Delina in this particular region. The K98, the UMP45, the player that had that a good amount of a gun power, a good gun composition. She is the one that is knocked out. Aspid from a different angle, from a long range angle, is trying to come close by towards her own teammates in the favor, to hold her, to make her sure that she gets that revival factor on her side. But Detomai, she's not moving forward to anywhere. Delinia has been annihilated, and with that, the first blood has gone towards the team OG. But the fight is not just gonna stop over there, because there goes the fire, there goes the grenades nearby the team HT. Ditto Mai right at that point, but Livlia, I think she has spotted Ditto Mai. Livlia, if she had spotted the Ditto Mai, it's going to be a complete disaster situation for this particular girl as well. And there we go. The tap fires are being done on the girl. No luck on getting that knockout for some reason. But at the same time, the damage was done. Vanhida has been knocked out. Livlia from the backside is also coming. Tokyo is also making her way close by to her own teammates in the favor of reviving her. But no, Ursula is not going to let that happen. As soon as the player was knocked down, she has been annihilated. Se7en, Tokyo, and Livilia versus against the team HT, Ditto Mai, Aspid, and Ursula. 3 versus 3 fight. Both of the teams actually made the fight equalized right at that point, but Se7en with that amazing Molly on Aspid's side has knocked her out yet again. Ditto Mai has to do something in this particular region, because Ditto Mai, as she is inside of that house, she's completely vulnerable. From the backside, we can see Ursula also being knocked down by the Se7en. Now it's all up to Ditto Mai whether she's gonna go out of this position, whether she's gonna run away, flee out of this position, or she's gonna take the fight. The fact is that she is gonna take the fight. Livilia has been not only knocked down, but at the same time finished off, eliminated from this very moment, making the fight a 1 versus 2. Now there's a chance that HG Ditto Mai may be able to get that kill for herself. Aspid, on the other hand, is still facing out the knockdown. She's trying to get into a safe side, but no, it's not going to be possible, because the position that she is in is the 2 particular players from the other team is also there. From the team OG, Se7en on top of the house, on top of that squad house, but at the same time, the player that is Tokyo is on the bottom, the broken wall in that particular region. Se7en is also trying to find out the players. D7, Se7en, Aspid, HT Aspid's kills has been done by Se7en. 2 kills have been done out of 3 kills, and I think 1 kill was done by Livilia at that time. So a 1 versus 2 situation still being intact. The circle has also started. The team has started to move their way inside of that circle. Some of them has already made their way, and some of them are right now making their way inside of that circle. But so far, close by vicinity fight is going to be against Tokyo versus HT Ditto Mai in this region. But Ditto versus Tokyo, we have to see if Ditto is able to bring out the best of her in this region, fight off against the 2 players of the team OG and get the kills as well, get the revenge for her team, or not, because it's all up to her. It's all up to her shoulders to make sure that her team survives till the very end. If she's able to do that, that is great. Otherwise, it's going to be a disaster situation. But there goes another fight, another knockout onto the player. It's a 1 versus 1. The damage has been done, but no, she was not able to get that 4th elimination of her team. And with that 4th elimination from the team OG X Tokyo, she not only got the 4th kill, but at the same time lost her player, and that is going to bring disaster at the last stages of the map, at the later stages of the map. That is the 3rd circle, the 4th circle. That is the time that when this girl in particular is gonna face a lot, and I say a lot of difficulties because of her only, and because of her being the only player that is surviving in this game. But now the 1st circle is also closing on. The 1st circle is also going to take its shift, whether it goes towards the hard eastern side or a hard northern side. It's all up to the teams to make sure that they get a good position for themselves. On the other hand, we are also seeing ONIC, team ONIC, nearby yet another team that is going to be Team Mist, but not fighting with them for some reason. Maru, on the other hand, has gotten out of the car. She's making sure that she does some kind of a damage on towards the player, but she was not able to do that. Not a single damage was done on the players, and this is one of the reasons that she also faced some kind of a damage. She has to got into the backside, heal herself, once again get into her car and leave out of this position. Team ONIC did beautifully in this regarding situation on giving out the cover to their own teammates, their own players, and making sure that the other team face some kind of a damage and does not over aggress on us. Team Mist right now against the Pew Pew. In this regard, we can see Pew Pew versus Team Mist. 2 versus 2 split cell has been done by the Team Mist, and this is, I think, the only chance that the team ONIC is gonna have to aggress on towards the team if they want to aggress on the Team Mist. If they do that, it will be an amazing thing. If not, it's not gonna be a good thing for them as well, because right now what we're seeing is the Team ONIC is going into the backside. They're disengaging from the fight. Team HMBLE is also going for the fights as well, in which case scenario, if we are seeing Team HMBLE, they have yet taken one of the players down from the JAVELINS players. That is TYYM, Drama, Altana, and Jimmy are the only players alive right now. These 3 girls are going to be alive for their teams, and with this 3 players, it's all up to these girls to make a difference. 1S Elif has knocked out Devalina. Humble Megumi has also been taken down by the hand of 1S Hana. Hana on another fire. She's spitting out the fire from her guns right now, knocking out not 1 but 2 players from the Team HMBLE right now. Team HMBLE has to go. They have to go and heal out their own players right now. They have to revive their own teammates, and at the same time, Team 1S on the other hand, look at that. All 4 of their players alive. All 4 of the players have all of their HP intact, aside from Hana that has lost, I'd say, 5 or 6 HP. Not percentage, but HP in that regard. And now Hana is also making sure that they are going to aggress on the Team BV side right now. Team BV in the front side, there goes the spray. Euphoria, no, not Euphoria. Chitrovka was kind of low on that HP right now, but there goes the grenade. This grenade can make a great trajectory. Backside, we can see the Team Sky, LNI, Team 7 Deaths, in fact, at that particular region, almost knocking out Hana, but Hana still being in the cover side. She just had that luck for herself. Team Ref is also fighting against someone, getting all of the 4 kills, getting all of the team annihilated at the Pachinki side. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the Team HMBLE, once again, they're going to be fighting against the Team BV, and at the same time, Team 1S as well. It's a 3 versus 3-way deadlock right now with a 4-3-2, a 4 versus 3 situation. Team HMBLE is not over aggressing. 1S on the other hand has over aggressed on towards the Team BV side, in which case scenario, just look at that. Does Nozwa is super low on that HP. I cannot even see that HP, and with this, now she has healed herself completely to the fullest, used that medkit, and now in the car that is almost on the verge of being bursted down. Will she be able to get into the safe side or not? On the other hand, if we're seeing Chitrovika is also doing the same thing with her car as well. That is smoking hot right now. It's smoking black smoke, and that only means that the car is easily burstable right now, and they're taking their chances. HMBLE on the other hand is fighting as a Team 1S. At the same time, FL, Hana, both of the players are intact against each other. HMBLE Ikki, if we're talking about this girl, she's also taking a look at the Team 1S. She's making sure that there might be some players, there might be some team that there's a slight possibility that they're gonna show their face, and as soon as they show their face, they are gonna bombard them with the sprays, but they are gonna bombard them with all of the fires that they have. They are gonna hit them with everything they have at that particular region. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the Yasna Poliana position, that is going to be with the Team BV, and close by towards them is going to be the Team 7 Des. Team ONIC is kind of close by to them. Desnozwa is not annihilating the player because Chitrovika has eliminated Jasmine at that point. But on the same time, as soon as Ami's gonna show her face, she's gonna be faced up with a spray, knocked out right at that point. Desnozwa, oh my god, and amazing Zava, you beauty, you beautiful spray doing person. I don't know like, how is she able to do that? It's just on an amazing streak. But with that 3 grenades that she have right now, they have to see if they can use those grenades to like get some more damage on towards the player. If they are able to do that, they may be able to get the kills for themselves. But look at that, the 3x spray that we just saw, that did a beautiful damage. Not too much that the player might get knocked down, but at the same time not too less that the player does not even feel that. They felt it all right, but at the same time now the circle has yet taken another shift towards the hard eastern side shift, somewhat of a northern and eastern side shift. All of the Napoleon is inside of that circle, and that only means that now is the time for the teams to pick their homes, whether they want to stay at the Yasnaya Poliana, risk the next circle on them, or they want to go into towards the backside, and all of that open area they hold out some good compounds of that particular region. We have to see that because from the satellite view we can see Yasnaya Poliana, SLY, these girls, all 4 of their players alive. They're gonna be fighting maybe close by towards them because there was a team that just went right from them, that was the FVG, but no shots. Not a single bullet, not a single damage was done towards these girls, and they just got into the safe side easily. Now, they have the upper region, they have the good position advantage, but at the same time, look at the team, which as well, the way that these girls are having that particular region, the way that these girls have this angle for themselves, it's amazing, and I say amazing. But there goes, no one is using that lift car to go up, and one of the reason, as soon as someone is going to be spotted using that lift car, they're going to be sprayed down inside of that circle, inside of that Yasnaya Poliana. We are also seeing the BV aggressing on the team 7 deaths right now. Amy and Fudge are the only 2 players alive, but there goes a grenade. The grenade did not do a single amount of damage on towards the player because they're at the stairs side. They're holding the stair position for themselves from the front angle. If there is a grenade that made their way towards them, Fudge is not going to survive. I'm telling you, if the grenade made from the front angle side, it's going to make a huge difference, and this is what Dinoswa is actually taking a look. But no, the grenade was missed at the last second. She was even looking at the wrong window, and I'm seeing like some 2v2 intense fight over here because Dinosaur is not doing anything. Chatrovika, on the other hand, is throwing smokes. She's throwing all of the smokes that she had. 7 right now in her hand. She's gonna make sure that the player like at least face something. But there goes a grenade. This is gonna hit the player, but no, it was not enough to knock out the player. She's still alive. She is all HP alive, and now Amy and Fudge, both of you girls have to go on a different angle. You both have to be into a safe region because now you have to move your angles. You have to change your angles. But if you do, you are going to also give out the locations of yourself towards the other teams as well. So it's all up to them. It's all up to these girls what they're gonna do. But there goes the spray. There goes the aggression from BV Chatrovika. She was taken down right at that point with that AKM spray. A beautiful thing indeed. But now it's the time for the team 7 Deaths to make their debut, to make sure that they are the one that is aggressing on towards the other team. Fudge is the last player alive, but with that M4 versus the UMP spray, its AKM is actually gonna win out. Amy is also being revived. Beautifully done. A beautiful 1v2 by Fudge this time. One was taken down from a different angle, like from a safe side, because the other player, BB, did not knew what they were doing, how they were getting up there. So they just straight up went up, and they were punished for that. They were punished at that particular region. And now we're seeing that the 7 Deaths having the 2 kills and 13 teams still alive. Edit EDT Meow Meow with that amazing, and I'm seeing the AWM on its finest. The first time Anissa is the one that is right now knocked down. She's been given out that revival factor has been done. There's the team Sky, I believe so, that is at the compound side. But at the same time, Kitty's also going to take a shot at these girls' cars. She's going to make sure that the car at least is no longer usable. Sonia is also using that 6x sprays on towards the players and trying to hope to get the knockout on towards the players. But no luck so far. The players are all alive. Circle has yet taken not the shift so far, but it's gonna do it in some time. But REF, or what is going with the FVG versus REF right now? Lita and Carmelia are going to be the the only two players alive, but there goes a grenade. There goes a grenade nearby the player, but at the same time, Lisa is the only player standing right now because Carmelia has been knocked down, leaving only everything to Lisa, and Lisa has to get into the shack side. She has to get into the cover. She does not know there is yet another player. Maru, super close by to her. The grenade has been done. Maru got that kill. Oh my god, beautifully done by Maru. She did not even give out a single chance of the player to get out of that particular region. She sneakily went up towards that particular angle. She threw that grenade, and right at that point, the kill was done. 11 total teams are going to be alive right now with 35 players in the game. 35 players that are still in the game. We are seeing the SLY nearby Team Sky. The sprays are being done. The fires have been shot at the Team Sky. In which case scenario, just look at that. The kitty with that amazing crouch sprays on the beautiful hand and knocking out another player, but at the same time with the molly, she's also knocked down by MVD. Nest SLY knocking out their own players at this particular regard, getting all of the 4 kills, but at the same time making sure that the 2 of their own players die, that is Sonia and Kitty. It's gonna come to bite them back in the later stages, in the maybe even 5 minutes, because now the 10 teams that are still alive, they're mostly, and I say mostly, complete squads. They're complete squads usually, but at the same time, the circle has taken a hard shift towards the southern region. The open area failed. SLY, even though they have a compound for themselves, it's not gonna be of any use because it's no longer inside that circle. Missed team, these girls in particular have a good angle for themselves. Almost, we can say, dead center area of the circle. Maru was the girl that we saw get the grenade kill for her team. An amazing job done by her as well. If we're talking about the airdrop has the MK14. That is the 4th airdrop. 5th circle has been made. We can see the team REF using those grenades to maybe take out the players of this particular region, of this particular location. And what we are seeing right now is Futaba, Futaba. Utaba or Futaba, I'm not sure if that I'm saying the right name. I think yeah, Maya, Ingralchi, Sonia, Onya. It's Onya, not Sonia. I'm so sorry for that, but at the same time, now we're down to the last 9 teams. I did the I said the wrong names. That is my bad. But at the same time, now just look at that. 8 total teams that are surviving. We can see the 7 deaths is no longer inside of that game, no longer in the game whatsoever, because the Fudge, the last player that was alive, has also been annihilated. This time, the circle is going to take its shift. The circle is going to take its toll. Team TM right now, before Ara and Militia are the only 2 players still standing. Tammy at the same time has also healed herself up. 2 versus a 4 situation is also happening. Militia and Tammy being the only 2 players surviving into this game, into this particular region, into this particular circle. The circle from the backside has also started to come down on them. Oreo XY has been annihilated by the outside of the circle by staying outside, but with the 8 teams being here in this total open area, there is no saving of anyone. The first person to spot anyone is going to be in a complete advantageous angle, because it's a total open area. No one is gonna have any upper hand against anyone. The only person, the only players that are gonna have upper hands for themselves is gonna be the players that are gonna spot the other players up first in this regard, in this position. And this is what we're seeing. ONIC Bezumi has been knocked out by the LN Natalie, I think. If we're talking about the Ellie, if we're talking about LN Ellie is also the girl that has knocked down yet another player. There goes a grenade. The grenade trajectory has been thrown. Team Liquid 5 Esports kind of on the verge of a bad angle, but at the same time, they have the circle. ONIC can use this for their advantage, that they have the only cover angle for inside of that circle. Throw the grenades, get the kills, but at the same time, Team Liquid 5 is not gonna let that happen. Sasha with that amazing fire, knocking out Panya, Pew Pew, and Nova is going to be the only 2 players standing for the team whole ONIC. But there goes yet another fire. Pew Pew has been taken down. Setanova is going to be the only person standing into the game, and we can see 7 teams still alive. Team Mist is going to be one of them. That is a complete squad alive. There goes the grenade. The grenade can make its way towards the Team Liquid 5, annihilating them in the process and making sure that the Team ONIC may just be able to get inside of that circle. But no, the grenade has not done anything, which on the other hand is going to be fighting with the Team of 1 STN. Militia has been taken down by the Team Mist. Liquid 5 Sasha is also knocked down. The players that is going to be Ellie is the only person standing with that UMP fire. She has done a huge damage on towards the player, but at the same time she was also being spotted by the Team RES. Maru got not only Team ONIC, Sasha got Fania, but Ellie got Pew Pew as well. Pew Pew got Meow Meow. Ellie was eliminated by REF Utaba, but now Team Mist with those 8 kills and made their way on the top 4 positions. It's right now a great thing for the Team Mist that I am seeing. But on the other hand, if we're talking about the other teams, that is the Team which they did a great damage as well. They did a great engagement as well. But now Dianessa, as soon as she knocked out Black, she was also faced up with a huge spray on herself as well, in which case scenario she was also taken down. The fight is right now a 2 versus 3 versus 4 versus 4, in which case scenario we have to see who is going to be the first one to get into the safe side, to get into a complete particular good angle. But no, Militia is not going to let that happen with just 1 spray, with just 40 bullets. Not only she managed to get 2 of the players from the team, which is a down, knocked out on their knees, they also like completely destroyed their angle, their like a particular position. Sure, they are getting that revival. Say Baby and Dianessa is still alive, but there is still a possibility that the random sprays may just come. The T, and even though there are 2 girls standing, they are not giving up. They're making sure that each and every single particular angle that they can get, they get it, they get the like a good position for themselves. But this time around, Disco finally has knocked out Tammy, and now Militia is going to be the only person standing for the whole team. She has to get inside the circle. She has to make sure that the airdrop is her cover. But no, before she could even get over there, REF Utaba got Militia down, making sure the fight is a 3 versus 3 versus 4 situation. Team RE is the RES is that team that had 15 kills, but right now they're only on a solo player standing. Leora Chi is going to be giving up the revive on Futaba, but no, the circle, the smoke has also been finished up. She's gonna do another smoke. Maru has to do something. On the other hand, we can see Say Baby has also been revived, but there goes the random spray. Oh my god, this may just make a difference. Black is throwing out grenades, knocking out Say Baby, Dianessa and Say Baby at the same time. Dianessa, on the other hand, has been revived, but at the same time, Nimka, in fact, is kind of like on that low HP side. She has to heal herself, in which case she did. Now it's a 2 versus 2 versus 3 situation in the favor of the Team Mist, but no, RE is not going to let that opportunity go by. They're going to knock out not only 1 player, but at the same time finish them up as well. Futaba is over there. From the upper angle, we can see the team somewhat which helped the Team REF right now, but now these girls are outside the circle, and with that witch's fire, we have a winner chicken dinner for our 3rd match. That is of the Erangel. Yet once again, 6 kills for the Team Witch, and having those 6 kills on top of that, winner chicken dinner sure made their way in this particular points. They got the points not only from the kill feed, but at the same time, the position points, the 15 position points that they have right now. It's just on an amazing factor. Team RES, if I'm talking about these girls, they just dominated this this lobby, I'd say. I think they just dominated this lobby. 17 in fact kills on these girls' hand, and that is an amazing, amazing. And I say amazing. On the other hand, if we're talking about the Team Mist, we are also seeing a good amount of kills, 12 kills, double-digit kills from these particular girls as well. But with this, our last match has also came to a conclusion, in which case scenario Team Mist was that team that got that winner chicken dinner for themselves with a 6 kill scenario. REF, if we are talking about these girls, they got like a beautiful, and I say beautiful, 17 kills, second position. Even though they got the second position, they almost made like more points than the winner chicken dinner team. Mist, on the other hand, got the third position with a 12 kills factor as well. So that is a definite great thing for these girls. Like almost half of the lobby was dominated by these two teams, 12 kills and 17 kills. And on top of that, the top team that got the winner chicken dinner had like 6 kills for them as well. But with this, now it's our time. The matches have been concluded. The matches have been done. All 3 matches. We saw Erangel, we saw Miramar, and after that, we saw yet once again Erangel. All 3 different teams got the winner chicken dinner for themselves in this case scenario, in this regard. And now with this, it's time for us to also say goodbye to you guys as well. So it was a great journey with you guys. From tomorrow, it's going to be yet another, once again, the last day is going to be held on Sour Candy's YouTube. So make sure you go over there for the grand final day 3. But with this, now I think I should go, but before I go, if you did like the stream, make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys do hit that subscribe button and share the stream as much as possible, the channel as much as possible. And if you haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is right below, over there below my name. It's Torix_1. You can go, you can follow me, you can ask about anything. If you have any kind of queries, you can ask me about them, and I will give out the reply to you. But with that, now it's our time to say goodbye. It was a great journey, the 3 matches that we saw. And until the next time, guys, take care of yourself. Have a beautiful night and have a beautiful light. Peace out, Dorix out, and take care of yourself.